Okay, so we're going live today. Hello, my name is Adriana and welcome to Fitness Journey. What I'm going to try to do today is to explain you why certain exercises are so important to do them on a proper way. So if you're exercising regularly, especially if you're working out at home and if you don't have anyone who is going to check out your technique, please make sure that you listen why these exercises are so important. So when you're going to go down, so I'm just going to explain press-ups, narrow press-ups, then I'm going to get just weighted dumbbells and to explain you how to do it lateral raise properly, and I'm going to explain you also which muscles are going to work in that exercise. Then I'm going to show you squats, lunges and a weight deadlift. Okay, so with the press-ups, if you're a total beginner, or you hope you're going to see, you're always going to start from your knees. You're going to go down on the floor. My recommendation is completely lie flat on the floor. Press your hands just next to your chest, so they have to be in your chest level area, level, and you're just going to try to push yourself up with it, completely engaging your core and drop your body down. So push yourself up and drop your body down. It's very important. You do not start from the top, because straight away, if your arms are very weak, you're going to keep your bum up. So this is the wrong way of doing it, or especially lots of people are bringing their arms just above their shoulders, which you don't want to work your shoulders, you want to work your chest. So make sure you're completely flat down on the ground, especially if you're doing completely like a full press up. Make sure that you're engaging your core without dropping your hips down, because it can affect your lower back. So you're just going to hold it here, you're going to do a press up and push. It's very also important, if you start to feel that your technique is losing the shape, then you need to drop and do it at kind of like a lower pace, or you need to drop the press-ups from your knees. So the next exercise is narrow press-ups. So this is a very tricky one. You have to keep your elbows next to your body. Place your hands and they're just basically in your chest level. So this is an exercise fantastic for your triceps. So your big thumb is going to look at each other, you're going to drop it down, and you're going to do a press up. So they're called narrow press ups, and this is excellent exercise for your triceps. So if you would like to turn up your arms, or you want to get rid of bingo wings, this is a great one to do. So honestly, this is my favorite for arms. So it's called the lateral raise, and it's amazing to work on your deltoids, so on your shoulders. So it's very important, if you're doing from your side, slightly bend your knees, slightly lean forward, get your arms to the front, and you're just going to lift and drop it down. So tuck it, turn it in, lift and drop down. Again, make sure that you're coming to your shoulder level and you're just going to drop it down. So this is absolutely fantastic for your shoulders. So if you want to tone up your arms and have a nice arms when you're now coming in the summertime, these ones are today. So next one is squat. Obviously, because I'm doing training, I see lots of people doing this on the wrong way. So this is the correct way of doing it. You can you see my legs? Okay. So keep your feet hip width apart, and you're just going to push your bum backwards and come to the squat. So push bum back. You see where my knees are? So they always have to be in the line of your feet, or in the line of your toes. If you're a beginner and if you don't know where your knees are, you can just grab a chair or grab a bench and you literally sit back and lift yourself up. So I don't have a chair here. We literally sit back and then squeeze your glutes. Try not to push your hips, so do not overextend your hips. So you just need to squeeze your glutes. Okay, the next one, lunges. Again, hands on your hips, or place the hands on the side. You are going to make the big lunge, bring the back foot on your toes and back. The front knee doesn't pass your toes. And keep the legs at 90 degrees. And when you're pushing yourself back, push it from the heel. so that you're actually working more on your bum muscles and your hamstrings. So, and the last one is weight deadlift. You need to have a mirror for this one, just to make sure that you're doing it correctly. So, slightly bent knees, you're going to have weight in front of you. You are going to push your chest forward, but also you're going to push your lower back to the front. You're going to have your arms here, you're going to lean forward. You see my back, they're still straight, and push back and just squeeze your glutes and just to tuck your shoulders back. Lean forward, so you're going as further as your hamstrings allow you, and then you're coming back here, and then you're going to squeeze your glutes. So this exercise is fantastic to work on your lower back, but also to make that shape of your bum like a peach. So these exercises, if you're not doing them on the right way, you're working on a different group of muscles. If you're doing a press up, make sure you're placing your hands just in your chest level so that you're working on your chest or your pectoralis major, which is the main muscles that are basically lying on our chest. Narrow press ups, keep those elbows in, so work on your triceps. If you're doing a lateral raise, keep it in your shoulder level. If you're doing squats, push your legs backwards, because if you're going forward, you're going to overload your knees, especially if your knees are really bad and if you have any injuries with your hips, knees, or with your foot. I do recommend that you just find an alternative. I really hope that this helped. Have a fantastic day, and you can join me in any of the live workouts. Make sure that you comment below if you want to know anything more, any other exercises for me to explain. Luckily, so I'm now in the gym where I'm working. So luckily I've got Wi-Fi now, so I can just do more live videos. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Adriana, and see you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.